Yeah, I thought that was strange when I woke up to a text from her.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we're live. Good work, guys.
Woo! Oh, that's why my pocket vibrated.
Because your phone?
Because you went live. I get the notifications.
Nice. Way to be a guy, Tim. Mm-hmm. Way to be invested.
Ring that bell.
Also, I do...
Subscribe.
Vince, I do need to have a meeting with your mom to see if she'll invest in the podcast for another year.
Okay. Make sure you dress nicely again.
Yeah, I will. I plan on showing up to her place of business in a full suit again to swindle her into giving us money.
Swindle, that's a good word. Yeah.
That's a great word for it.
That's what we do. I mean, that's what we do here. It's, like, do you think Larry has seen any sort of return from this? No. This is a racketeering.
Yeah,
operation.
we can't call it an investment because you will receive no return on investments in this one.
Zero monetary value on his end. I apologize. So yeah, I don't know when to do it exactly because I don't want to just like interrupt her while she's working and like stress her out.
I mean, you could always just call her, and then like Mondays she does a lot of like, just like administrative work.
Yeah, but since
there.
I'm swindling her, I feel like I have to do it in person.
Yeah, I'm saying that you could call like, hey, are you at the shop right now on a Monday? And she'll be there just kind of doing her phone calls and paperwork and stuff, and then, but she won't be, grooming dogs.
So Monday's key then.
Yeah, if you just, like I said, just check, make sure she's there, because she's also like running to the bank and doing a bunch of other boss ass bitch stuff.
Nice. Her and I share that similarity.
Yeah.
We're both boss ass bitches.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for her, when she's a boss ass bitch, she makes a lot of money. When I'm a boss ass bitch,
you're just a bossy.
I'm just bossy and degrading and rude and inconsiderate. So yeah. Anywho, welcome to the Garage Talk Podcast. As always, my name is Tyler Warner, aka Boss Ass Bitch. With me is Tim Vogler.
That's, yeah, I'm here.
He has no name. He is just here to make comments here and there. And also with us is Vince Wheatley.
That's me.
Who I've actually been contacted by a lot of you. I know everyone is has been very looking forward to this episode. But we'll get to it in a little bit. There's a few things I want to cover first.
A lot of other stuff happened.
Yeah, a lot of other stuff happened. But before we dive into that, I do want to say my book is still out. None of you people have bought it, so go buy it, please. It's The Thin Thread of Life on Amazon.com. And if you don't want to buy it, share it 50 times on all of your social media platforms. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Ooh. Also, I had a Twitter post. I know I made a Twitter post about your book.
Yes, thank you.
And then recently I replied to a verified YouTuber, he's a big YouTuber on Twitter.
Ooh.
What's his name?
Boogie2988. He's an OG. He's been on the platform for a long time.
Especially when there's numbers in his username.
Yeah, exactly. So I replied to one of his posts earlier this week because he makes silly memes and stuff, and I replied with a picture of my own meme, and it actually got more. I ratioed it, as the kids say. I had more retweets. I don't know if I have more likes. I haven't checked on it in a long time, but all of a sudden it kind of blew up, and I was like, oh, not really, but I was like, oh, a lot of people liked my thing, so maybe they clicked on my profile, maybe they saw my promotion of your book, and maybe
that's great.
So
Vince,
I'm helping,
and I appreciate that, but also maybes don't pay the bills.
Listen, it's all I got for you, bud.
So instead of posting memes on his page, where you just spam my book.
It was everybody that replied. I would reply to my own post, be like, hey, just heads up, a friend of mine, he published a book by himself, so here you go.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Is there any funny stories in there?
It's more than Tim has done. Absolutely not. No,
okay.
It's a very serious book. I guess there's a little bit of humor in kind of the way I fleshed out certain characters and some of the dialogue, but for the most part, it's very serious.
Okay, well, yeah. So,
but the second book that'll be coming out, I have written a very...
You got another one already?
Well, I'm working on it.
Man.
I got a very satirical story that I think you'll enjoy. I don't know if I want to spoil. Yeah, so I'll spoil it. I'm excited. Just kidding. Moving on. Have a great St. Patrick's Day this week, listeners. It's coming up here in a couple days. And what St. Patrick's Day means, it's also tournament season, which means we're due for another bracket.
Oh.
Got another one
Got
coming.
another bracket coming next week. The infamous Garage Talk Bracketology episode 2022 will be here. Not sure what we're going to do yet. You guys have any ideas?
We'll flesh it out
We'll flesh it out.
outside the podcast.
Also, if you're listening, send us a message. Let us know what you want to see us debate about in said bracket.
and then get very upset that we didn't pick whatever you thought would win.
We're shooting out our ideas, so it's
brainstorming.
be part of the brainstorming process, whether we pick the idea or not.
Mm-hmm.
What, do you guys not have any ideas?
I totally forgot about March and how it works in the sports world. So, yeah, I haven't thought about it.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
Why don't you think much about what's going on in the sports world, Vince?
Because I try to avoid it at this point in time now.
So let's just dive.
Can we just
right
peel
in.
the Band-Aid
Let's
off
just rip
already?
It off and so
I like this teasing thing. It's fun.
over the course of pretty much since last offseason, when Russell Wilson, former quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks, had
Not verified yet. But.
his agent came out saying, "Look, man, we don't know if we want to be traded, but if Russell Wilson wants to be traded, these are the places that he wants to go." So everyone's like, "Oh my gosh!" He ends up coming back to Seattle, breaks his finger, plays terrible on his return, and then now, I mean, through all of this, we're joshing around with Vince because he's a Broncos fan, and we said, hey, you're getting Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is coming to Denver. It's gonna be a huge thing. Aaron Rodgers announces that he's actually going to stay in Green Bay. They just worked on they revised his contract, team-friendly deal,
Team friendly.
Yeah,
the highest paid quarterback in the league.
That was a misinformation.
Oh, okay, good.
According
Because I was about to say,
according to Pat McAfee's sources,
okay,
which, AKA
right,
Aaron Rodgers. Anywho, so that took him off the table, and all year we'd been joking that what if Russ went to Denver? What if Russell Wilson, Vince's probably most hated player in the league,
arguably
one of the most hated players in the league, to Vince, would go to his favorite team, and that happened the other day. Mm-hmm. The Broncos decided to trade
allegedly.
So you're in denial.
Oh yeah, 100%. I will not believe it until I actually see him take the field in a Broncos jersey.
What about, does practice count? Training camp?
He can be at practice. That doesn't mean anything.
Oh, so you want to wait until the 53-man roster is set for the season?
Yeah, he might not be.
No, when he walks out onto the field wearing a Broncos jersey is when I might come to terms with the alleged news.
The accusations.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have like a tall white guy to compete with. He might not be QB1.
Well, so far it's just Teddy Bridgewater, unfortunately.
Who's about to be the most expensive backup quarterback in the league.
The Broncos administration are just top notch. Top notch! They're great. I love them so much.
I think you're one of the.
He's the only
I think
person
you're
who's
in the minority
Very,
on Broncos fans.
It doesn't
being
make
upset
it,
about this.
which I don't understand.
You could have done worse. I don't know. You could have ended up with like Carson
I'm
Wentz.
naming the if this is real, if Flacco 2.0. That's what I'm naming this.
Oh, that seems a bit of a stretch.
Is it?
Flacco
Is it
2.0,
a stretch?
And
We'll see.
But I don't know. Flacco gave up on life before he got traded to the Broncos. So.
Well, apparently Russell Wilson gave up on his team.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, but I guess he wanted out.
And your
of
team
it.
is life.
So that's true.
So yeah, I do want to share Muscular Military Matt, our dedicated listener, lifetime Seahawks fan. He just messaged us on Facebook and said, "This is a Russell Wilson podcast now."
Yeah. It will never.
God,
it kind of is.
We can move on. There was other news.
There was no other.
There was news.
We still need to talk about this because the Broncos traded away Drew Lock and Noah Fant, and what was it? First round pick.
There was multiple picks on the.
Yeah, there was
like
like four. There was like 4 different picks.
You looking it up, Vince?
Yeah, I already have the Broncos news.
I do hope. I think it'd be so funny if Drew Lock just balled out in Seattle and was just like a top 5, top 10 tier quarterback this season. It would just be so funny and just add so much extra salt to Vince's wound. So that's kind of what I'm cheering for. I'm a big Seahawks fan this season, especially if Drew Lock's getting starting snaps, starting reps.
It's gonna be a new era of the Lockhawks.
Dude, it was such a bad trade, dude. It's such a bad trade.
I think you're the only one who thinks that.
How can I
hold
be?
on, it's a bad trade for the Broncos, you're saying?
Yeah. Like, how is this? Like, in what world is this even like a good trade? Let's see here. So,
well, Russell Wilson is arguably a top 5 quarterback in a lot of people's books.
Yeah, hasn't played like it in 2 years, but
but yet some people keep like, oh, MVP who's never won it. Yeah, shut up. You're dumb. No, okay, hold on. Where the fuck? Why can't we just give me the details? Why does it have to be in a fucking 2-page long article?
Because sports writers need to get paid too.
It's dumb.
Get paid by the word.
Yeah, do you get paid by the word there or something? Jesus Christ.
Probably, yeah. Well, they also probably have a minimum they have to submit.
But anyways, yeah, because they got 3 players and several draft picks for Russell Wilson. It doesn't tell me what that means, but I can't comprehend in what world you get Russell Wilson and you give up that much for it.
Desperation.
You literally haven't had a quarterback since Peyton Manning, and that I think it's like I said, you are one of 2 teams who has not made the playoffs since 2015. You and the New York.
Oh, we're
Jets.
gonna make the playoffs now?
No, I'm saying, but that's what causes this kind of desperation act to throw everything at the wall to get a top tier quarterback like Russell Wilson.
And I hate and then they have this picture of Russell Wilson next to Deshaun Watson, and he towers over Russell Wilson, towers over him, which is going to be the entire team. The entire Broncos team is going to tower over him, and somehow he's going to stand there behind an offensive line that he can't see over, and he's going to like throw it up to Cortland Sutton somewhere over there, I think, right?
Russell Wilson has literally won a Super Bowl. I don't know what.
Yeah, so it's Joe Flacco. That's the exact mindset that the Broncos front office thought. Like, well, he won.
One and done QBs. But Vince, also, you can't use the short. You just talked a few weeks ago about how Drew Brees was so good.
He is really good.
He's the same height as Russell Wilson, so you can't use Russell Wilson's height as a negative factor now.
Hold on.
They're both 5'10".
Breeze might have like a half an inch on him, but if that.
To Vince, if it gets down to it, to Vince, that's going to make all the difference. But luckily, Vince, you have a young team. You have a young defense. You have a young offensive group of weapons. You don't need those future draft picks.
Yeah, Drew Brees is 6 foot. So.
And what's
Russell's
Russell
5'11".
5'11". Not even 5'12", dude.
Hey, 1 inch can go a long way.
1 inch is it's big, okay? No matter what they say.
It's like that big.
Yeah. That's why women will never understand football.
the other game of inches.
Yeah.
So outside of Vince, congrats to Broncos Nation on acquiring a Super Bowl champion quarterback.
Yeah, people were saying that when Joe Flacco got signed on to. Like, congrats, guys, you got a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Good job,
Joe
man.
was washed up at that point. So I do want to say I should have pulled the soundbite. I should have pulled the soundbite of you claiming that you would no longer support the Broncos if they got Russell Wilson.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that.
Now, is that something you're putting off until you see him take the field? Is that kind of your...
Well, like I said, it's not real until I see him take the field in a Broncos jersey.
So what... But what are you going to do then? Because you're just pushing off... Like, you're trying to deflect all of your anger and pain away from you to future Vince. Future Vince doesn't deserve this because it's going to come crashing down when he sees him jogging on the field in a Broncos uniform.
And then I'll just be in the same place that I have always been, where they just lose every game. So...
Well, that should be our bracket, narrowing it down to Vince's new team, who he hates.
That's a good bracketology.
Who he hates the less, or who he hates the least, I guess. But I guess that would just be your debate, wouldn't it?
Would be very fun for us.
I feel like you guys would have a lot of fun tearing into my my beliefs. No, I'm gonna still be a Broncos fan until I die. But if Russell Wilson is in fact the quarterback for the Denver Broncos, you won't see me wearing my jersey. You won't see me wearing my Broncos hat. I will be an undercover Broncos fan until he's gone.
What if?
Until we realize that this was a terrible mistake, and we wish we had there was takesy backsies in the NFL.
See, that seems like a
There's
terrible plan. Like, what if you guys are good?
The only team who could
I will-
the only team who could do takesy backsies in Indian give is the Washington. Oh, never mind.
Hey!
Sorry, I had to interject
Ba-doom-tsh.
that. What if he wins though? What if you make it to the playoffs for the first time since 2015?
It won't be because of him.
But how can you say that when everything else is virtually the same?
Everything else is, despite there's being new coaching, new
That's true.
everything.
That's true. Brand,
Yeah,
I think a new coaching staff's going to go a long way for your team.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'll be like, oh sweet, new coach is doing great.
So you're a big supporter of Nathaniel Hackett, big supporter of Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy.
I'm sad to see Noah Fant go too, man. Like he's a good tight end. He's had kind of a rough.
He's underperformed, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean he's been prone to injury but like when he's healthy, he's a solid target. For some reason, like it was a quarterback issue.
But
where
I'd still say Noah Fant's a throwaway guy if you're going to get a quarterback. I mean,
yeah, because I think he's a good enough player that you can have some leverage with him and stuff. So yeah, but I'm sad.
so are you still going to cheer for Drew Lock
Oh yeah,
in Seattle?
I mean I won't. As long as he keeps losing, because I mean
What if this comes full circle and Vince just becomes a Seattle Seahawk fan?
never.
Oh.
Accidentally.
I will kill myself first.
But
Soundbite that.
But
Soundbite
Danger
that.
Russ isn't there anymore. So
But what's
you
more
hate them
likely?
less?
What's more likely? Will Vince become a Russell Wilson fan first or a Seahawk fan first? Which
Neither. Neither of those are even like possible options.
So you're telling me if the Broncos have an amazing season, they beat the Chiefs, they make it to the playoffs, come wild card weekend, you think and they roll into the playoffs with Russell Wilson, you're not going to wear your jersey?
Nope.
You're not going to openly celebrate or
Dude,
cheer
if
for them?
if they by some miracle make it to the Super Bowl, I won't be wearing my jersey. Won't be wearing my hat.
Or else had to get you the NFL logo.
I'll just get a generic.
the Rob
The
Lowe.
Rob Lowe hat.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Hmm.
What does that mean for you? I don't know. This is so
I
strange.
just, I don't-
I'm living in a nightmare.
Yeah.
This is a nightmare. This is my nightmare. I've had nightmares about this. Woke up in a cold sweat,
This-
screaming.
it seems really irrational. I mean, I don't know.
Irrational, Tim?
Yes.
Irrational. Seriously? That's the word you're going
to-
to use?
to say-
it's easy
to
for him to
say-
sit here and talk down to you because he just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Must be nice to win for once, huh?
It is nice.
Fucking big ass head on him now. Surprised they had a
Sitting
hat
over there
that
fat,
fit you.
fat and cocky.
Yeah, surprised they could find a hat
It
that
is
fit
my
you.
it is my right.
So if you're not going to openly support the, will
We're
you,
we're just gonna keep
all
prodding.
this entire episode is going to be me trying to figure out what your life's gonna I'm trying to
I
prepare
might
you.
cry. You're gonna make me cry.
Are you going to cheer for them?
Like I said, silently.
Silently. So you will still be cheering for Russell Wilson, technically.
No, I will, every interception he gets, every time he gets pulled because he sucks. Like I told you, I tried to warn everybody, but nobody wants to listen to Vince. Nope.
I think the likelihood that you are wrong that he's going to the likelihood that he's going to suck is less than.
If you say so, Tim.
I don't know.
If you say so.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
You have your
but-
blinders on.
I
My eyes are wide open.
Okay, I was watching.
Seriously?
Gesundheit.
So unprofessional.
God.
Allergies.
Anyway, I was watching the Good Morning Football, or like the morning after that happened or whatever. And LaShawn McCoy had never seen the Mr. Unlimited video, and he like they just showed his face after watching it, and it's just like he's like, I've never seen that. That's like 3 years ago. Whoa!
I guarantee-
I love you, Russ, but what the?
Vince, what is the GM's name? Patterson? Peterson?
Patson.
Patson. Do you think Patson has ever seen the Mr. Unlimited video?
Obviously not.
'Cause
Quite obviously not.
I don't think like.
Or he's as terrible as I think he is, and he watched it and went, "Damn, that's my guy. Holy cow, Mr. Unlimited.
Okay, so are you anti-Patson then now because of this trade?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're mad at the GM?
Oh yeah. For
Mad
sure.
At, mad at John Elway for
sure.
allowing this to happen?
Yeah.
How much blame do you place on Nathaniel Hackett?
I'm sure he's as Tim would say, a much more rational person. I'm sure thinking, and for some reason, like he was looking at Russell's stats, be like, okay, yeah, he seems to have a good mind for football. But then he'll realize that it was a mistake. He'll realize it was a mistake, and I'll give him, first year you're gonna make some mistakes, so I'll give him that. And unfortunately, though, we have to live with it now.
This is like in Talladega Nights where he's like, I like to picture my Jesus partying because I like to party, so I like to picture my Jesus partying. Is that how Vince works with his favorite coaches and players? He's
Maybe.
like, I'm a stat guy, so I like to think that my head coach is a stat guy too.
Yeah. So and I am a stat guy, but like you said, there's more to it. There's more to football than just stats.
Soundbite that.
I've admitted that on
use
a lot of occasions.
Have you?
There's way too many variables in how football is
discussed
played.
that.
Yeah, there's way too many variables to just be like, well, look at the stats. Like there's just too many variables.
Have you tweeted at John Elway or Patson your concern about this whole thing?
No,
Are you?
because again, I don't. It's not real. It's all just a
It's all
huge
media
hoax.
hype.
Yeah, it's
Listen,
a huge hoax.
Schefter's been, which we'll get to here in a few minutes. Schefter's had a rough year, so maybe he's wrong about
Yeah.
this too.
Yeah, it was funny because Kenny Bell on Twitter, he's a former Husker player,
Very active.
active on Twitter. He's a pretty big social media guy now, but he actually because he came out and said that this was actually a bad trade too, and somebody was
Which is a very hot take. Almost all Broncos fans and most anybody in the media
they're
is very excited about
most
this.
Bronco fans are
creaming
not
themselves
bright.
over this.
Most Bronco, I can admit that most Broncos fans are not smart.
Now, can you? I would like you to speak directly to my brother here because he sent me a text saying that George Patson was the greatest GM in all of football after this trade.
Jeez, Trev, you're my guy. You're gonna have a hard time when the season starts, bud. Like, I'll warn you now. Don't try not to watch the games. Like, try to avoid the news about the Broncos during this upcoming season because it's just gonna be like every year, just riddled with disappointment. Absolutely riddled with it. So just take it easy, bud. Like, yeah. But no, and I guess he wasn't really attacking Patson. He was attacking John Elway. Because somebody on Twitter was defending how Elway was GM and stuff. And yeah, so I guess I was a little bit wrong in that. But
Well, I'm sorry
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to the rest.
I don't know
of
what you're
Broncos
sorry
fans.
about. There's nothing that's happened. So
There is some other heartbreaking thing that could happen if the Rams let go of Von Miller. One of the places that he's predicted to go to.
Seattle.
No,
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Is he really?
Oh, I saw Seattle was also an option too.
That could be, but
He should go back
like
to that.
the people
are
are
you guys releasing
predicting.
him?
I
Is he
don't know
testing
yet.
free
I don't know.
agency?
I maybe I don't know. There hasn't been any announcement yet. So
It'd be cool if he went back to Denver.
yeah, we're not even sure if we're gonna get Donald back. Like that's still up in the air.
You pay Donald all the money.
Oh yeah, we will. But he's making that thing like, oh, I want to be a family guy.
Anyway, this isn't about the Rams.
Anyway,
Boo-hoo.
yeah. But I was just trying to break Vince's heart again with the Von Miller thing. Going to the Chiefs, that would be heartbreaking for
This
everybody.
could be a really rough year for Vince.
Why are we doing this?
I do like to think I want to think that Nathaniel Hackett will be a good coach though. And
I
that is
think he
something
will.
that the Broncos have been direly missing. Since,
And if, like I
since
said-
Mike Shanahan, I'd say. I mean, who's been? I guess Kubiak won, but that wasn't really Kubiak. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It was not Wadefield. It was whatever it was their defense
Mm-hmm.
that won them that. John Fox still as a coach. Vance Joseph was bad. Fangio was
we know
awful.
Fangio, yeah.
So who have you had that's a good coach?
Yeah, like I said, since Callahan.
Callahan, Mike Shanahan,
whatever.
You're confusing teams.
Yeah, well, yeah, Callahan has been a coach for the Broncos, I believe. Offensive line coach, I think.
I'm just saying. I hope Nathaniel Hackett plays out. So even if the Russ experience doesn't work out, you have a guy you can fall back on.
Yeah, and like I said, if this news is true, and if Russell, like this is all hypothetical, quite obviously. If Russell Wilson does succeed, it is not because of anything that he has done. It is all because of the coaching and the players surrounding him, carrying them on their backs. He will be the weak link on the team. If it's true. Again, this is all hypothetical because, nothing's official
And
yet.
this will be recorded, and if the opposite happens, you'll have to listen to them again and eat your words.
I don't have to do any of that. I don't have to do any of that, Tim.
I do. I would like to hear from Seahawks fans and how they feel about this. Because Russell Wilson's a big Seattle guy.
They'll probably forget who.
Go 12s, go Hawks.
They'll probably forget that he was a Seahawks player. Like,
what's he gonna say? So I'm actually really excited that we don't ever have to listen to Russell Wilson at the end of every sentence say go Hawks or go 12s ever again. What's gonna be is it gonna be go Bronx? Go Nays, go Horses.
He'll come up with something stupid.
Go Den.
Yeah.
Go Den.
But how does he? Because he waived his no trade clause for this. Like Russell Wilson obviously wanted out of Seattle. I mean, that's gonna hurt. If you're a Seattle fan, that's gonna hurt a little bit. The things that
real Seattle fans, because like I said, in next year there's gonna be people like wearing Wilson jerseys and like, oh, who's Wilson?
You'll slowly see
Who's that?
The action green flags on people's lawns slowly fade into orange crush.
It is interesting how it's all played out, but it happened, and whether Vince wants to believe it or not, Russell Wilson is the starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos this year.
Yeah. They should have held out for Deshaun, but
it's gonna be so great.
You're right, Tim. They should have. That would have been the rational and smart thing to do. You're right. Nobody's smart.
Who is, according to a grand jury, mostly innocent.
And Adam Schefter apparently.
Yeah.
Did you guys see his tweet? Adam Schefter tweeted out. He's like, "This is why Deshaun Watson wanted to take this to open court because he was letting the truth become revealed and stuff, virtually victim shaming anybody who was involved in the situation."
Well, they apparently didn't have any evidence, so I guess I don't know. Fuck it. What are you gonna do?
Innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, like other quarterbacks who have had these allegations directed towards them didn't take it to open court.
Are we speaking to Ben Roethlisberger now?
Well, he's going to be settling civil lawsuits for like the next 5 years probably, but
that's what I'm saying. Is that I don't know, Deshaun Watson, in my eyes, he probably didn't do anything that was inappropriate
or at least unconsensual.
Yeah.
I have no opinion on the matter. I don't know any facts, so I don't really care.
Right.
But
it's all kind of fuzzy.
Every single Broncos graphic from every single sports broadcasting network, it's going to be the Denver Broncos with Russell Wilson's face right there. Every time, Vince.
Yeah.
Why are you guys doing this? What did I do? I show up every week. I feel like I contribute a lot, and then now we just want to tear me down? I'm going to cry. It might happen.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not, because you keep just bringing up terrible things.
I'm trying to get away with it. He's the one that brought it back up.
So excited.
Yeah, but then you're like, oh, are you going to listen to this, Vince, and eat your words and listen to
I was trying to say,
Al Miller? You want to know about that?
To Deshaun Watson.
I had to bring it back. Deshaun Watson's probably going to look like the Panthers or possibly the Saints.
Oh, nice. That'd be a good pickup for either of those teams. So.
Well, I mean, Deshaun Watson's a top-tier quarterback. He's going to be a good pickup for anybody, whoever gets him.
He's better than Russell Wilson.
Pray to the All-Father that he does not go to Indianapolis.
I don't see that
Who has
happening.
like the most cap space in all of America.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So the Indianapolis Colts did trade Carson Wentz to the Washington Commanders, who in their right mind thinks he's going to take the job from Ryan Fitzmagic.
Yeah.
Ain't happening. Also, there's a lot of if they keep both. Here's the deal: anybody who starts in front of Ryan Fitzpatrick, boom, getting hurt, guaranteed. Carson Wentz is riddled with a history of injuries, and he's playing on the shittiest field in the NFL. Carson Wentz, you better just retire. You better Andrew Luck out of there quick.
That's usually how Fitzmagic succeeds, though. The starting guy gets hurt, so he comes in, works his magic, and
plays better than the starter usually.
Plays an amazing three quarters.
Maybe this is the long con from the Commanders is that they're like, Okay.
They
yeah.
know they
We're-
have,
Bring in the
that's
injury-prone
how you
boy.
unlock Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
If he's the starter week 1, probably just going to play mediocre at best.
Yeah.
Or
4
get hurt.
interceptions. and-
But you bring in somebody in front of Fitzpatrick, then
Yeah.
you've unleashed the dragon. It's on, and the bearded flames are going to come flying out, and they're going to destroy the NFC.
Man, if I could do Photoshop, that would be my fantasy football picture is Fitzmagic, but like with dragon flames for beard and
or just a
hair.
big dragon with Ryan
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick's face plastered on the dragon. So we're going to do that this year for fantasy. Somebody's going to. I'm going to make it, and if you don't take the team name, I'll do it. But either way, I'm making the Photoshop. So yeah, the Indianapolis Colts are without a quarterback now. They have been linked to Kirk Cousins and Marcus Well, actually, any quarterback at this point.
Yeah.
Because they need a quarterback. It would
Maybe
be pretty,
the Broncos can get some trade draft picks back if they, just picked up a.
See, babe, Vince is onto something. They didn't want Russ the whole time. They were just
Yeah.
acquiring him to get more picks because they knew they could send few picks to Seattle, but they can get more in return. The denial,
this-
the deflection is just
Big brain
it's
plays,
unreal.
I think is what you meant to say. I don't know why I'm not in the front office in Denver.
Should be
Should be.
because you're very biased.
No, I have my eyes wide open. Everybody else has blinders on.
They see that Super Bowl ring and
They see that Super Bowl ring, and apparently for some reason, the shoulda, woulda, coulda MVPs are apparently that should be a stat, I guess now. So
what if he wins MVP year 1?
why?
my
Why do you
God.
guys keep doing this?
It's just fun to hypothesize.
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 Yeah. There you go.
Hypothetical
Guys
size.
are kind of learning.
I got it first try. He was the one just like spouting off gibberish.
Tim's really coming after you today, Vince.
I know.
Anyway.
I think that's it for NFL news.
Thank God.
It was big week though.
Yeah.
That usually doesn't happen.
Yeah, that Deshaun news, man, really took over.
This week will probably be like the free agents swapping sort of week, I think. But yeah, we'll find out.
We're gonna see a lot of moves.
I gotta sneeze again.
Oh God.
So unprofessional. Man.
I can't help it.
I couldn't help the coughing when we would start, and then you would.
Yeah, but you can
you'd
steer.
yell.
You can steer away from the mic. You just cough. You open your mouth, put the mic in your mouth.
And you just crashed GarageBand.
Oh, almost did. The monitoring thing popped up. Just, here we go. No feedback protection. We don't need none of that. Just keep moving. Keep moving. And please don't do that again.
I can't help it.
In fun video game news, they're looking at God of War TV series adaptation. It's being eyed by Amazon Prime Video.
Hell yeah.
Sony is whoring out all of their IP.
Yeah.
They keep looking at that Disney money, and they're like, damn.
And because Xbox keeps buying all their other shit.
their-
Or Microsoft
yeah,
keeps
Xbox
buying.
is
We
buying
gotta
all
we
the
gotta
video
make
companies.
up some money here somehow, guys. Start making movies and TV
I think it's
shows.
unfortunate though that it's going to be going to Prime. I'm still not sold on Prime.
Yeah, it's,
I think they got some good series out there. So, and Amazon again they have so much money. So,
yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, they have some good things, but it just comes with your shipping.
I had to buy a
Subscription,
new
so-
computer monitor because the new PC has one HDMI port and then 3 display port, and none of my monitors have display ports, so I had to buy a
Sweet.
new
Well, hey,
one.
let's dive in. I
Which
want to talk
thank
about
God,
this.
shout out to Amazon Prime. We'll get me a new monitor tomorrow.
So congrats to Vince because he got his brand new computer this week. Saw lots of Snapchat videos. It looks amazing.
so beautiful.
And so you haven't really been able to do anything with it yet, though, right?
Not yet,
Because no
no,
monitor.
not really.
What kind of monitor did you get?
It's an Alienware, it's like 25-inch.
4K?
No,
Oh.
I don't need 4K.
Why?
I just need fast refresh rates and latency. So
So what's your goal? What are you going to be doing with this computer? Are we diving back into the streaming, or what are we doing here?
I don't have time to stream.
Okay, so what are you going to be doing?
Playing video games at the highest level. I'm gonna go pro.
Why do you need such great hardware to play Magic the Gathering on the computer?
I bought Elden Ring, bud. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Congrats.
I did.
For PC on your Steam.
Yeah.
Can you please stream that? I would love to watch you play.
I mean, just hop on Discord. I'm not gonna get on Twitch. Like I said, I don't have time to.
How do you not have time for Twitch, but you have time for Discord? It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
How?
I have to, because if I want to do Twitch, that means I need to get either OBS, like some sort of streaming software, and then connect it to my Twitch, and then open up Twitch, open up my software,
But Discord, you can just hop on and stream.
and
it
just
for-
hit
Okay,
share
let's
screen.
Discord.
Yeah,
This will be a fun next Friday.
because we still have that. We still have that Discord channel for
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
our football watching.
If anybody wants into our well, that's what we'll do. We'll just open up a podcast Discord.
There it is. Yeah, a lot of podcasts do their own Discord
I haven't
stuff.
done it yet because I'm scared of Discord. I don't understand it.
Yeah, neither
Just-
do
It's
I.
it's the elder part of my brain.
It's
Like-
just an app to be able to speak to your friends on the internet.
I
That's
don't,
what
but
it
it
is.
doesn't make sense to me. So like my cousin Matt, who does the video game stuff, he has a huge Discord for all of his Patreons and all of his like YouTube followers and stuff, and it's really cool. And he always like wants me to get on. I'm like, I get on. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot of different things coming in from all different directions. I don't understand this.
Yeah, there's also text channels, so you can
It's
just
so
text on.
confusing. I don't understand.
How is that confusing? It's just a big group
Okay,
chat.
so here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing. We're gonna have an official Garage Talk podcast Discord.
Ah, that means I'm gonna have to change the picture.
What's your picture?
The picture for our Discord channel.
Uh huh.
Yeah, it's the guy from Waterboy.
Why would you have to change that?
Well, because if it's the official Garage Talk podcast, it's gonna have to be the logo.
You know nobody's gonna get on anyway.
At least 3 people are.
That's true. Okay,
Well,
so that's what
just
we'll do.
kidding. At least 2 people are.
So here's the deal. We're gonna set up the official Garage Talk Discord. Vince is gonna be 100% in charge of all of it.
I'll be a
Because-
mod.
Because
A
he'll-
moderator.
He'll be the mod.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no fucking way Tim is gonna have us any clue. If I'm lost on Discord, Tim's even further out.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that's what we'll get a Discord going. We'll get chats, and that's where if you want to give ideas on what we should do for the bracket, hop on the Discord. I'll post it later this evening on Facebook whenever Vince tells me all the information, and we'll go from there. And that's we can watch Vince play Elden Ring and get really upset and get mad. We can spam him with Russell Wilson pictures and memes, and we can have chats.
I will.
It'll be
If
fun. It'll be a great time.
again, as moderator, you're giving me this power.
Yes.
If I see anybody who posts any Russell Wilson things, will be banned.
Banned immediately.
Perma banned. No, there's no. I'm not striking. You're not getting strikes. There's none of that.
There's
it's one
no-
strike. You're out.
We have a very strict no forgiveness policy
Yeah.
on the Discord.
I
And guys, I don't want to give Vince this kind of power, but in order for this to work,
Yeah.
it's how it has to be.
So yeah, if you want to hop in the Discord and you want to act a fool, go ahead. See what happens.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah. Don't tread on me.
Tempt him.
Do not tread on me. Hurts my feelings when you tread on me.
So I'm into it. And then so this Friday, that's our first official Discord date.
Friday.
Night,
Okay.
unless you guys have plans on Friday.
Sometimes I play Magic, but
Not
I will.
Now you're on your Discord playing Elden Ring. And in order to have the power of the Discord, you also have to play Morrowind, so I can watch that too.
I'd play Morrowind. Yeah, I got this new computer so I can play a game from
From
2003. But it was
But the point
PC
is you
only
can't.
until it got released finally on Xbox. But
Yeah.
What are they, so it's gonna have a great frame rate and everything with the new computer and stuff. Is that?
oh yeah. Like
Again, I'm old. I don't understand how computers work.
like I said, I shelled out a lot of money for this thing. It's got like
It's got all the big guns.
yeah, it's got top 3 graphics card because the number 1 is just outrageous.
Costs more than.
It would have been like $1,500 more if I wanted to get the big dog, and like $700 more if I wanted like the second best one. So I'm just like, yeah, just third best is fine. This will do everything that I want. Got a yeah. Oh, it's such a
Did
good.
it come with a fleshlight?
I'm gonna install one.
Girlfriend mode.
Yeah.
Do you have any other plans other than just gaming, or did you do all this money just for gaming?
What else would I do? What else would I use it for?
I don't know, like streaming or like Photoshop or something. I don't know.
Photoshop?
Why do people buy expensive computers? I don't know. That's
To
why I'm
play
asking.
video games.
That's it.
Yeah, Tyler. Okay, as a guy, we love like high resolution is the thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. To have high resolution, that means you need to have some of the best parts.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I got this computer, so I can have the highest resolution.
Okay,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
I tried to get my tax return. I'm trying to buy an Xbox. Can't find one still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
not gonna
really?
Speaking
find
of high resolution, I was.
But also, because I have that spare PC. It just won't have a graphics card, but I have to give a graphics card back. But if we need one for the podcast, it's wiped. There's no more porn on there, so it's virus free.
I don't know. Okay. Cool.
All you'd have to do is just download some of the software. And
Tower
stuff.
right there. Boom.
Boom.
It's foolproof.
You'll have to get a monitor and stuff, but I'm not,
Ah.
and a keyboard and mouse because I don't have any extras of those.
You didn't upgrade on those.
No, like I said, just so far it's just the monitor that needed an update. So
How big is it?
like 25-inch.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a good size screen.
When you're sitting right here, that's
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get like 4 of them.
Well, and like I said, now because right now I only have one monitor, and once you've gone to two, having one is just like it's the worst. I hate it. Alt tabbing all the time it's the worst.
So are you getting a second one then?
Yeah. I just said
Yeah.
I have it. I have two monitors right now.
Just one
They're
of
just-
them is obsolete.
Both of them are kind of obsolete. Like both of these could hook up to my computer, but just not at the same time.
So, but if you're upgrading to one, why don't you get another awesome monitor too? So
'Cause
you have
one-
two brand new monitors.
Because one will have the game on,
Okay.
and the second one will have Discord, will have the internet, will have things that I need on the second
That you
monitor
don't
that
need the
don't.
graphics
Yeah, I
for.
don't need the graphics
Okay,
for it.
okay.
I just need it there to feed me information on how to beat the boss that has killed me 500 times in Elden Ring.
Awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited that your grand purchase has somehow benefited the podcast by creating a Discord. That I guess most other podcasts have. I guess.
Yeah.
So, hey guys, we're going places. This is a serious podcast. We have sponsors.
Over 2 years
We
in,
have
and
a
we're finally
Patreon.
gonna,
We have a YouTube. Now we have a Discord.
yeah,
What don't we have?
we're gonna be on all the.
Tim doesn't have a high quality mic, but besides that, what don't we have?
It's a fine mic.
It's a fine mic. It's not,
a fine
I
mic.
still don't really have good headphones, but
Yeah, you keep those are like from the gas station headphones.
I'll buy some new ones someday.
You didn't. Are those gas station
I
headphones?
don't know where they came from. I think it's
And you stick them in your ear?
I think they're my PlayStation ones.
I was about to say that's gross.
This
dude.
one doesn't even work. For
You're
being
just
honest.
like you just found some headphones. You're like, I'll put these in my ear.
Hey, if they work, they work. If it puts sound into my head, that's fine. Yeah, like this one. Nothing comes out of this earbud. It's just here for.
Well, that might be because
Aesthetics.
of the plug.
No, it doesn't work when I hook it up to my PlayStation either.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So definitely need a new set of headphones. Probably not going to buy any though. If you guys want to donate to Patreon or the Discord, I would be forever grateful.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could just spend the $30.
Yeah. Headphones are not that expensive.
Do you know how lazy I am, Tim? Have we not got anything that point across enough? We
I
could do
won't
so
get this
much-
shot.
We could do so
It's
much
too
for this
much
podcast.
time.
Yeah, it took how long for him to make that book?
This podcast would be way bigger if I put in the time and effort to like buy headphones or do little menial things like that. So I apologize. So probably the YouTube probably.
I don't know
looks
why you
bad.
keep apologizing. Nothing's gonna change.
The YouTube probably looks bad with me in these headphones. Like it looks unprofessional.
I think there's definitely people out there that just use the earbuds
Yeah.
when they're.
But I always think lesser of their podcast because of that. So
Luckily, you don't watch our podcast, so.
that's true.
Pat McAfee doesn't wear headphones at all. I mean,
Well, they got the
fine.
big studio.
Yeah.
They don't need to be listening to what their audio levels are because they
That's
got a
true.
guy doing it. So
I wish one of you guys could be that guy and just let me.
I wish I
wish-
could be that guy for you.
See, that's what I'm good at. I'm good at just being the talent.
Same.
It's not good when you have
I don't know what I'm here
a
for.
room full of 3 people who are like all have the same skill set. It's a very poor choice on my end. What can you do though?
Just keep reaching out. I guess this is all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody wants to be an unpaid intern on the Garage Talk podcast,
And
Let us
you
know.
won't even get beer anymore. Tim stopped bringing beer, so
Yeah, all of a sudden he's just getting Scooter's coffee
for
and
himself. He's not even getting coffee for
I
anybody
don't
else.
shout out Scooters. Not proud of it.
damn.
You've been shouting him out by drinking it on the.
I'm just out of coffee at home, so I needed some.
You know we have coffee here, right?
Yeah, but I wanted it
Can I
on
get
the
some
way.
coffee?
What's up?
Could I get some coffee? You got an intern here for that? What are those three
Yeah, it's
little
my
things?
wife.
What are those three little people that keep on running around?
No, Robin probably won't make you coffee. She's mad you won't stay for dinner.
Oh.
She really wanted that to be a thing. And you're ruining it.
Sorry that I have to work very early in the morning, and I have a new PC that I would like to get out. Now apparently I have to go make a Discord channel too. So
I'll send you the image of the logo.
okay, thank you.
Then they make, we can even have our sponsors all over the Discord.
There you go. Yeah,
Be sweet.
I can make a little bot. I can make bots in there so that every once in a while, they
What's a bot?
literally they just like periodically will post.
Who's they? Artificial intelligence?
It's just a computer program. I wouldn't say artificial
Oh.
intelligence. They're not intelligent. I just tell it to do something and then it does it.
Sounds cool.
Like all.
So what do these
computers.
bots do?
You can make them do all kinds of things. We had one Discord channel where for some reason somebody made a bot that just would periodically post pictures of cartoon characters sexualized. And so that was cool.
Can we not do that on our Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I left that.
Will
yeah,
I have
don't.
the power to make a bot?
Are you gonna make yourself a moderator?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I just
I mean,
I'll
I'm
have
not
the power, but I just don't. I won't know what to do with the power.
yeah, I mean, if you can figure it out,
Okay, I'm gonna make a bot.
I
That,
mean, Google is a very powerful resource.
I'm
Use
gonna
it.
make a bot that periodically just randomly creates little images of Russell Wilson in a Broncos jersey. And you can't ban me because I'm a fellow mod.
I just won't give you moderation privileges.
I should have told you, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out of your mind if you think I would have gone through the effort to try to figure out how to make it work.
Yeah. You're out of your mind if you think I would Google this. This thing's
We
probably
just
very simple.
didn't we just talk about how lazy you were?
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point about titties.
Nice. I watched that video again this weekend. So
Great video.
yeah.
If you haven't watched it, I don't know what's it even called.
I don't know. I think I always just
We'll,
look up.
we'll share.
I always,
We'll share it in the Discord.
yeah, there you go. I always just look up. You like Google mayor of Titty City, and it usually pops up for me.
So yeah, if you want to watch that video for some reason, come on in the
It's a
Discord.
great video.
Great,
Hilarious.
Great satirical
Mm-hmm.
video. You got something, Tim? Or are you just texting on the podcast for some reason?
No, I saved some news a long time ago, and I wasn't.
Well, it's not relevant then if it's a long time ago. Do you know how
No,
fast
I
the
don't
world
know.
goes?
Well, then never mind.
It never
I was just trying
sleeps.
to find something, but
We appreciate your
Can't-
efforts. Appreciate
can't
your
even-
efforts.
oh, there it is.
You still playing
No.
Skyrim, Tim?
Uh,
Did you quit?
no, I
Already.
haven't quit. It just I don't know. I look at it and then I just like, I don't want to right now. And then, I don't know. I'll get back into it. It's
No, you
just-
won't.
Yeah.
It's dead.
You're
Yeah.
lying. If you lost the spark already, it's gone. Forever.
It's only been like 2 weeks.
Endeavor.
I do this all the time.
Speaking-
it took me like 3 years to beat Doom. I mean, it's just I walk away from it and come back to it.
Here's a
I don't
fun
know.
news
Probably
story
gonna take
for
me
you,
a decade.
Tim. A United States man who got the first pig heart transplant died after 2 months.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
We're so close.
Aw.
Can you imagine walking around with a pig heart? I would just be happy that I lived 2 months.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool, man. I'm probably gonna die at any moment, but
Huh.
I'm still kicking right now on a pig heart. Also, couldn't we got like maybe
Is-
more glory, like a lion heart or something more cool?
The pig heart was the most compatible.
Why?
I don't know. For some reason, their internal organs are very
They're more similar to pigs than only Americans are more compatible with pig hearts.
Yeah.
We consume so much bacon.
Well,
all the
pigs are way healthier than the average American, I think. But
probably.
Healthier than
eat
you.
better.
I wouldn't actually. I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't go that far because.
Why?
Well, because I mean, they're just fed food that makes them fat, so that they could be butchered.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Isn't that what we are?
There's some deep state stuff over there, bud.
Yeah. No, I'm all into that.
Pigs to the cosmic slaughter.
Pretty much. But it's pretty cool. I didn't know I saw the news headline. I didn't know we were even experimenting with that kind of thing. So
Yeah, I mean it's
Rather
I mean
go
it's
places.
amazing that he lived as long. I mean,
exactly.
any time at all.
The minute
but-
I go, I'm going under for this operation. Go, okay, I'm dead. I've made peace with everything. And the minute I open my
Yeah.
eyes, I go,
Holy
it's
shit.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
And then
docu-
every day for 2. I mean, that had to be the best 2 months of this guy's life.
I hope he just
He's probably super unhealthy and can barely
Bang.
do anything. But
the whole time.
what?
Maybe that's how he died.
Yeah, wait. There's actually nothing wrong with the pig
Yeah.
heart.
Well, it just couldn't keep up with all the
Couldn't
banging.
keep up with all the sex.
Yeah. So he's just like, I could die at any minute. I have a pig heart. So I'm just going
That's a great pickup line too.
to. Is it?
I mean,
I could die at any moment. Would you like to get in bed with me?
no, you don't have to say that. Just like, dude, I got a pig heart. Walking to the club, like, I'm a cyborg virtually.
I don't think that's how.
Yeah.
I don't think you know what cyborg means.
I'm giving this man creative liberties in order
Okay.
to hook up with other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not
I mean, I've
anymore.
seen
He
they've
was
also
It's a
dead.
fascinating conversation starter. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. I mean,
If
they've
you
also
have enough charm, then you could take care of the rest.
they have 3D printed hearts too. We haven't put it in a human yet.
Yeah.
Now that would be cool because
That
like
would be really cool.
then you are basically a cyborg.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and they also have basically like heart machines that they can throw in you, but they have to have like external power. And
Well, I think
if your battery, you're like that guy in Crank, you know? Or,
Yeah.
you ever seen Crank?
So I think we're looking at this problem all wrong. Like we want to extend life, right? So instead of putting something into our bodies, why don't we just take our conscious and put it on a computer and then put it on a robot and then we just live forever?
I think people are trying that, but I think there's a lot
That's
more.
got to be pretty hard.
Yeah. But it's also like there's a lot of what's the word? Moral problems that come about when
Yeah,
you
I agree.
when you start doing that kind of thing.
Definitely agree.
Because that's a big like argument in philosophy is like, are you still you if it's not
The
your
answer is definitely no.
Mm.
I don't trust any robots, even if they have Vince's brain imprinted on it.
You trust me?
No. I trust you, not as
Yeah, that's what I'm
I don't
saying.
trust robot you.
Yeah.
Or-
But you trust me. That's
Kind of. I don't really
Getting
trust
some-
it. If we're big, if we
this
wanna
is
get-
some
if we wanna
Blade
get- if we
Runner
wanna get
shit.
deep, I don't really trust anybody.
yeah. Even myself.
I don't trust myself either. I don't trust anybody. So
because I could just be a simulation. I could be the machine.
no, I know. I think therefore I am. You send me down a rabbit hole, Vince. So because I think, therefore I exist. Whether I could be my own imprint in the future on a simulation until I find enough enlightenment to wake up from the simulation and with full acceptance that I am dead, but my conscious is now imprinted on a computer.
Isn't that Buddhism?
I don't know about
It's
that.
Buddhism
but,
minus technology.
this is Blade Runnerism, I think. I
But
don't know,
not
is it-
really.
well, I don't
Blade
know.
Runner has nothing to do with imprinting human
Well,
consciousness onto. It's
Altered carbon.
but it does have to. I mean, it deals with. I guess spoiler alert for Blade Runner. It deals with is a robot a real living being?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Have you even
Pretty
seen
close.
Blade Runner 2?
Yes.
Have you seen Blade Runner 2049?
I have not seen that one yet. No.
Okay. Your
Watch
opinions
it.
are
I don't know.
valid.
It was
Great
just, it just made me laugh because there was a meme where it has the thing where like the box you check I'm not a robot, and then it has Harrison Ford.
Spoiler.
Just
And it's
looking-
only a
just
theory.
looking
It's
at
only
it.
theory,
Yeah.
especially on the director's cut.
Yeah.
But anywho,
The movie's like 35, 40 years old
still a
now.
great classic. Everybody,
Yeah.
everybody should go watch Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Tears in the Rain scene moves me to tears.
It's not hard though.
That's not hard. I'm a very emotionally fragile man. So yeah, any thoughts on imprinting consciousness onto a computer?
I mean, I don't want to live forever, so I wouldn't
You
even.
won't
I
live
wouldn't.
forever. Your conscious will live forever.
Yeah, but that still
It
sounds.
won't live
That
forever.
still
It'll
sounds
just-
awful.
It'll just live until the sun blows up. It's not forever.
In 10 billion years.
Or until you deactivate. You probably they'll probably have an activation switch that allows you to deactivate. I'm assuming future people who discover this will do that.
But is that suicide?
Yeah.
Will they have to legalize suicide?
Who cares if you're gonna die? Then just do it anyway.
but you're not going to die. Your consciousness can live on.
Right,
If
they
you
could
deactivate
they could
it.
re-imprint you with erasing your memory of deactivating yourself. Wow. This is getting deep.
I don't
This is getting
know.
deep.
I'm lost.
Would you be imprinted, Vince?
No.
I'm the only one who'd be imprinted.
Yeah, I don't like.
I'm terrified of death.
I
I'll
know.
live
I don't
forever.
get it. I don't get it. Especially being a Christian man, I don't understand your fear of death.
What do you mean?
Because like that's kind of like the good part is being dead, so that way you can go to heaven where it's better.
Well, yeah, it'll be nice when we get there, but I got some things I got to do here first. Todd, the clock's ticking. If you can imprint me, let me.
I'm just saying, like,
But also,
following Christianity.
can it
you-
But also, what does that say about an afterlife, though? If we can be imprinted and become a robot, what does that mean for the human soul?
Can a computer be raptured? I don't know. That doesn't.
exactly the soul. I don't think you can download a soul. That's what I'm saying. Now all of a sudden you have your soul up in heaven, and you got your consciousness down. Yeah, is your soul just like brain dead?
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
God.
Ooh, that'd be it. Hey, that's
But
a good.
also-
Hey, that's
well,
a good.
but no-
Hey, hold on. That's a good storyline.
That's a great story because I think our soul is a different manifestation than our human conscious. Our human conscious to live on, but it's probably not us then. It's just an imprint of our historical life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's no way science can beat this. Once we die, we die. No way around it. We can have a figment of ourselves left, but it's not really us. This is why I love science fiction.
Science fiction is great.
Because we get to explore these ideas.
But I'm just saying, nobody wants to live forever, because if anybody who's familiar with Warhammer 40K, we know that the Eldar race,
Nobody's familiar.
they live forever, and they created a chaos god that ripped the galaxy in half. So,
Well, folks, you've heard Vince say Warhammer 40K. That means we're about done.
Is that always come at the end
it
of the
seems,
podcast?
yeah.
Well, it's either sex or it's Warhammer 40K. So it comes in at
licking
the end.
buttholes or
by
Warhammer
the way,
40K.
one of the reasons why they created that chaos god was because of all their sexual immoralities too, because they lived forever. So they're like, well, we can't.
What about the
same
morality?
thing?
What about the morality of sex with robots?
I mean, what is a pocket pussy? Especially the ones that can like suck on it themselves.
It exists.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen
They
Dave?
lit-
Oh, you haven't
They
seen
lit-
Dave yet.
Yeah. I mean, in Japan, they literally have like whole ass ones that you just like can just stand there and just
Huh?
kind of.
But it's not conscious.
The,
it's not a robot. It's not
and I think it's actually
not
they have
self-aware.
like sperm banks that do that, like kind of like the like when they
Wait,
try
are humans so lazy we
when they-
can't take care of ourselves anymore?
yeah when they like because like when they take like horse semen, they have that big fucking thing that they have to slide over the horse cock, and then they collect the semen that way.
I
It's
don't know about that
You don't know
semen.
about that? It was on Jackass once. They made Johnny Knoxville do it,
I don't.
and then Chris Pontius immediately drank it after.
I'm a farmer, Daddy. I'm a farmer.
What had
Oh,
the-
wait, that's
one of the
Freddy
best
Got
lines in Jackass history where he goes, "Yep, that's horse semen." So
well,
funny.
I'm trying to
this is
trying
graphic.
to have philosophical and theological debates.
We always go blue.
And yeah.
Oh, well.
I really watched Blade Runner 2049 now. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, I need to
I
watch
do
it.
that tonight.
It's been a while since I've watched.
We can all watch
Blade
it together on
Runner, but-
Discord.
I'm not staying up to watch that entire movie.
We don't
It's
have
only
to.
like 3.5
We just have
hours.
to create the page so we can all go do it.
Okay.
We don't need you, Mr. Moderator. Is this going to give you a false sense of empowerment?
Well, after you guys have beaten me down this much, I need something.
You're going to retaliate.
Yeah.
You bully me about Russell Wilson?
About
How do you
fake
like this?
news.
Vince, the Discord HNIC.
Who the hell is that?
What's a Hinnock? Probably some
I can't.
some liberalism mumbo jumbo.
Just Google HNIC and
Go ahead. Let us know, Vince.
you can't say one of the words. I guess.
Is it the
on-
N word?
Are you? Oh my gosh, you're being racist, Tim?
No, it's just some. You've never heard that
No,
term?
I have not.
It's like I don't know. They say it.
It is. I was right.
How can you say that on this podcast?
Head
man?
and in charge. It's in movies. Like,
I've never heard that in my entire life.
Neither have I.
I'm trying to think. What is it in?
And I went to very culturally diverse like schools, and like
I've watched a lot of Quentin Tarantino. Still
Yeah.
never heard this.
I'm trying.
Not
to think
once.
what
And
movie
Samuel
it's
L.
from.
Jackson never said that.
Wow, Tim. Wow.
It is not,
You're a
Jesus
hypocrite.
fucking Christ.
Don't bring Jesus.
I mean, I know, I know NWA.
Yeah.
that one.
Everyone
Yeah.
knows that.
Yeah, but to like, yeah, just
Hold on,
say
if we say in, are we virtually saying it?
I don't think so. That's a.
no.
Well,
I mean,
we're also
We're
well, there's
We should steer out of this
yeah. Let's.
before Tim tries to bring any more racist and you. I almost said
It is
aneurysm.
not.
you
What's
had
the
an
other one
aneurysm.
Not an aneurysm, but
Fuck, I just had my computer
I
up.
mean,
here.
what did,
words that are like abbreviated.
NASA and
Oh,
FBI.
acronyms.
Acronym, yeah.
Yeah.
We're racist acronyms over
it's
here.
not a
Let's
racist acronym, but.
Let's get out of this conversation.
one
Tim,
day.
Tim tries to get us canceled.
Any press is good press. We need anything to.
Because people will listen just to see if
Yeah.
Tim actually
get
is
mad, yeah.
racist. Or to hate listen. We love hate listeners.
Yeah.
We do need to tweet that though. Where we post Vince's phone number. This is people who hate the show only. Vince can fight everybody and take out all of his aggression about Russell Wilson out on the people.
About all these lies people keep talking about Russell Wilson. Yeah.
Lies. Deception. All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Mm?
Didn't want to come today.
Yeah.
Vince almost didn't come. And I was like, you got to. The people want to hear you. Like they are eager to hear your pain and disappointment and it did take a turn. I was expecting to be angry, and instead you're just in complete 100% denial.
There's nothing to be in denial of, though. So.
The anger will come after acceptance. So apparently Vince in the stage of mourning he hasn't accepted yet. So
I thought anger came before acceptance. I thought acceptance was literally the last step in mourning.
yeah, probably. Yeah, it's probably right. I
Yeah.
probably said that wrong. So the anger will come sometime within the next 8 months before we see Russell Wilson take the field and he fully actually has to accept it.
I don't have to do anything. Again, guys keep telling me all these things I have to do. I don't have to do any of this.
It's true. It's a glitch in the simulation. You could. All right.
Somebody fucked up hard.
That's it.